Welcome back. It has been a couple of days since I planted my strawberries. We did change up the plans a little bit. I'll actually bring you over and show you the strawberries and explain what we changed. And then we are going to build the last GreenStalk, the leaf tower, and plant some lettuce out today. Okay, so what we ended up doing was in this first one, this is all TriStar Everbear strawberry, and this is planted all the way down. We end up putting all 25 in here, and I have 4 spaces on the bottom that I'll put lettuce in. And it's been a couple of days. Some of these had a little bit of green, but there's definitely more green growth happening. Things are popping up and opening up and showing signs of life. This one, we ended up getting a few extra. This one is the Ozark Beauty strawberry, and this one is a bigger strawberry. Again, on this, you can see some of these starting to show signs of life. So we are excited about this. This one was able to fill the entire planter. So as long as all of them survive, we should have a ton of this strawberry. And then this one, this is our sequoia. This is the one I've grown before in California. And this one had a few things that had green leaves, but like this was really closed up, but it's doing better now. This one we were missing one. Some of these looked a little scragglier. So I have the whole bottom row here, and I'm questioning a couple of these if they're gonna make it. But of all the ones, like this one I wanted because I had grown it before and I knew what to expect. But those two are the ones I'm the most excited about. So we pretty much have 3 green stalks full of strawberries. And then later on, if we want to take some out and put them in the ground, we can, or collect runners. So we'll have lettuce on the bottom of the first one, and we'll have lettuce on the bottom of this one. So we were supposed to have rain this morning, but it appears that forecast has changed and we're going to have thunderstorms later. So I thought I would get this done. My neck is kind of bugging me today, but what's better than a nice day in the garden? And I'll just be careful on how I'm lifting and doing things. Because tomorrow and through the weekend, I'm filming this on a Friday morning. You'll be seeing it next week. But this weekend is supposed to be nice, all clear, no rain hopefully. And so we are planning on doing the big garden, and I want to make sure I have this stuff started if I can. So I didn't build this tower the other day because I was going to run out of this potting soil. I think I am going to have to invest in some copper tape for these planters because there are slugs everywhere. It's on my potting soil. So we went ahead and we got more potting soil. So that'll be taken care of. We should have enough to get through this tower. And then get this squared away, and I'll show you the variety of lettuces that I'll be planting. It'll be a good trial and error. Some of them I know we like, but I don't know what their favorite lettuces are. So I want to plant a variety so everybody kind of has something. Okay, we're going to get filling. Okay, so the seeds we are planting for lettuce, we're going to do a Paris Island Cos, which is a romaine, a butter crunch lettuce, I'm not going to say that right, Forel and Chalus lettuce, we're going to do Merlot, Bronze Beauty, Salad Bowl Leaf Blend, and then a Rocky Top lettuce blend. So I'm going to go ahead and get these started, and I'm just going to go down. I'm probably going to do the romaine on the top, then butter, and then have some of these keep going down. When I get to these two, I'm doing them as cut and come again versus heads. Actually, I will probably do those like third and fourth. Yeah, because I don't want to bend over for cut and cut again all the time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get these started right now. So when you plant lettuce, this says 1/4 inch deep. You want to plant them twice as deep as they are wide. So lettuce seeds are really little. And because this is a romaine style, I'm only going to pop a couple seeds in because they're older seeds. I'll pop 3 and then thin them out. But you're pretty much just doing the surface and covering. You really don't want this super deep because seeds only have enough energy to pop through the soil. So if you go too full, if you go too deep, okay, so I'm right here. If you go too deep, then you are not going to, it won't have enough energy to break through the soil. So you just want to pay attention for that when you're planting. If you're not getting germination, it may purely be because you're planting too deep. Okay, that one's planted. Do my butter crunch. So again, I'm just barely pressing. I'm going to put a few in and just barely push over the top of it. It's not going as deep as that little hole is. I'm just leaving a little. There you go. Okay, so the next two are the salad blends that I'm doing as cut and come again. So pretty much what I'm going to do is make a little trench. It's a really shallow trench. And then I'm just going to sprinkle these. Okay, and I'm just going to lightly sprinkle those across. And then I'll just gently pat these over. Some will be right on the surface and some will actually be covered. So any lettuce can be a cut and come again, or it can be a head of lettuce. The main difference is how close you sow them and how you harvest. So a head of lettuce, you cut it once and you harvest the whole head of lettuce and use that for a meal. For cut and come again, you are continually picking the outer leaves and letting the inner leaves continue to grow. And what that does is it gives you young, tender leaves throughout the season until it decides it's ready to bolt. So I will say I'm pushing it on the lettuce. It could end up being way too warm here for this right now, but I'm doing it anyway. I obviously have been here 2 weeks as of tomorrow, and I couldn't plant beforehand. My stuff just arrived a week ago, my GreenStalks, so I couldn't plant before that. And if I don't plant it, I'm guaranteed nothing. So some of these seeds are older. I don't mind going through and trying. I like this mix. It has all different color seeds in it. So if I try, I have a shot. And I may not get a ton. Some of these are supposed to be better for warmer weather, so I made sure I chose those. A couple of these are not. Don't say that. But I know the bronze leaf, and I know this, the last cut and come again, was definitely for warmer weather. They're supposed to be more heat resistant. I don't mind giving that a shot and just seeing what I can do. It's a whole new growing zone for me, so this is something completely new that I have no clue how it's going to do. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 are planted. My hair is getting frizzy. So it's 4 that I have planted so far. I'm going to go ahead and plant the last 3 and get this watered in and call it a day out here. I need to finish spraying down the porch, but I'm going to call that a day for the gardening because we will have storms coming in a little bit later, and I want to finish some stuff inside our room. I'm still trying to finish that out. So I will see you back for the next video. I think that will be building the beds in the yard because I think we're going to start that process tomorrow. So I'll be taking the camera along with me and letting you see that whole process. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you back on the next one.